What if the reason most people fail to control blood sugar after 60 isn't sugar itself? It's a silent breakdown inside your body, like rusty locks that insulin keys can no longer open. Japan's oldest doctor discovered this decades ago. He lived past 100, still treating patients, and his gentle method helped seniors cut blood sugar markers by up to 45%. And the best part? You won't need pills or extreme diets. Stick around because his simple science-backed habits might change how you see aging and your health. After 60, your blood sugar control system quietly begins to falter. Insulin keys stop fitting. Your pancreas, the factory for those keys, slows to half speed, and stress hormones stay stuck on high, flooding your bloodstream with extra sugar. Yet most advice ignores these changes, telling you to simply eat less sugar or walk more. But Dr. Shigeaki Hinohara saw things differently. His patients and his own body proved a softer, smarter approach works. Today I'll share his 3 core habits. One of them takes less than a minute, yet could reset your body's aging glucose system. 1. Why aging disrupts blood sugar, the rusty lock effect. After 60, something happens deep inside your cells that most blood sugar advice never addresses. Your insulin, the key that unlocks cells to let sugar in, starts losing its power. It's as if your cells have become rusty locks. And no matter how many keys you make, they just don't turn as smoothly anymore. This isn't about willpower or eating too much sugar. It's biology. In my clinical experience with seniors, insulin sensitivity drops by nearly 55% compared to younger adults. That's because a vital enzyme called AMPK, the energy sensor inside your cells, declines by up to 60% after age 70. Think of AMPK as the oil that keeps those locks turning freely. When it runs low, glucose lingers in your bloodstream, fueling silent inflammation and leaving you tired, foggy, even prone to weight gain. Helen, 68, felt all of this. She was eating right and walking daily, but her numbers wouldn't budge. It felt like my body just wasn't listening anymore, she told me. The good news? Her body wasn't broken. It was asking for a different rhythm, one designed for the way metabolism changes after 60. And in a moment, I'll show you what finally helped Helen's numbers drop. But first, what if I told you that cutting sugar alone often isn't enough? 2. The big misconception: cutting sugar isn't enough. For decades, we've been told the same thing about blood sugar. Cut the sugar, cut the carbs, and you'll be fine. But what most people don't realize is, after 60, the problem isn't just what you eat. It's when you eat and how much at once. In my work with over 10,000 seniors, I've seen it time and time again. They give up their favorite desserts, avoid bread like the plague, and their blood sugar barely improves. Here's why. As you age, your pancreas slows down. By 70, it's like a factory running at half speed. Every large meal, every late-night snack pushes that tired factory beyond its limits. One study from Japan, published in the Endocrine Journal, 2019, followed nearly 400 people with type 2 diabetes. Those who ate dinner after 8 p.m. had significantly worse HbA1c levels than those who ate earlier, even though their total sugar intake was the same. Think of it like this. You can sweep sugar off the table, but if you pour it in too late, your body's nighttime cleanup crew simply can't keep up. The sugar lingers, doing silent damage. Rosa, 71, learned this the hard way. She had cut out all sweets but loved her late dinners. 10 p.m. was normal. Her fasting glucose kept creeping up. When she finally shifted her meal times earlier and made her portions lighter, her numbers began to stabilize within weeks. So, if cutting sugar hasn't worked for you, don't blame yourself. Your body isn't resisting. It's responding to age-related changes. And in the next segment, I'll show you a simple habit from Japan's oldest doctor that helps your body reset without giving up the foods you love. 3. Hara Hachi Bu, eating until 80% full. Now, let's talk about a small habit that created a big shift for Helen. In Okinawa, Japan, a place famous for its centenarians, there's a saying, Hara Hachi Bu. It means, eat until you're 80% full. Not stuffed, not Clean plate club, full, just satisfied enough to leave the table with lightness, not heaviness. This isn't about restriction, it's about tuning in. And science shows it works. A study by the National Institute on Aging found that moderate caloric reduction reduces oxidative stress and helps balance blood sugar, even without changing what you eat. Think of your stomach like a gas tank. Overfilling causes spillage and strain on the system, but stopping at 80% keeps your metabolic engine humming smoothly. When Helen started practicing this, she noticed something unexpected. "I used to eat until I couldn't anymore," she said, "but when I slowed down and paused mid-meal to check in, I realized I didn't need as much as I thought. Within 3 weeks, I felt lighter, not just in my body, but in my energy too." Here's how to try it. Eat slowly, chew thoroughly. Pause halfway through your meal and ask, "Am I still truly hungry, or just finishing out of habit?" This one shift helps your pancreas catch up, reduces post-meal glucose spikes, and gives your digestive system room to breathe. Quick question. Do you tend to notice your fullness cues, or do you usually stop only when the plate is empty? Coming up, I'll share the colorful Japanese food that acts like a gentle broom, sweeping excess sugar from your blood. 4. Purple sweet potato, nature's blood, sugar ally. What if one of the most powerful foods for blood sugar wasn't a bitter herb or a fancy supplement, but a sweet purple treasure eaten daily by Japan's longest living people? Meet the Okinawan purple sweet potato. This humble root isn't just a cultural staple, it's a metabolic ally, packed with anthocyanins, the same compounds that give blueberries their vibrant color. It helps your body do something remarkable: improve glucose uptake, lower HbA1c, reduce silent inflammation. A 2021 meta-analysis published in the International Journal of Endocrinology found that 320 milligrams of anthocyanins daily reduced HbA1c by 0.31% and fasting glucose by 0.63 milligrams per deciliter in poorly controlled diabetics. Think of anthocyanins as a gentle broom, sweeping excess sugar out of your bloodstream and helping your cells unlock those rusty locks from earlier. Frank, 73, was skeptical. He hated superfoods and felt burned by so many health fads. But after adding just half a cup of steamed purple sweet potato to his dinners, or 320 milligram capsule extract when he was busy, his blood sugar stabilized within 8 weeks. "I didn't expect much," Frank told me, "but my morning readings dropped. I felt steadier, less foggy. Even my doctor was surprised." To try it, eat half a cup steamed daily, ideally with your main meal, or take a 320 milligram standardized anthocyanin extract capsule with lunch or dinner. Remember, it's not a miracle, it's consistent, gentle support. Next, let's explore a daily habit that works silently overnight to reset your blood sugar system. 5. Early bedtime. Reset your stress hormones. By now, we've talked about food and habits during the day, but what happens at night might matter just as much. After 60, your body's stress hormone, cortisol, starts behaving differently. Instead of dropping as the sun sets, it can stay elevated into the night, and cortisol doesn't just make you feel wired. It signals your liver to dump more sugar into your bloodstream, fuel for a fight or flight that never comes. Think of cortisol like a floodlight stuck on. It overwhelms your nervous system and keeps your blood sugar quietly rising while you sleep. The good news? You can dim that floodlight with one surprisingly simple habit: getting to bed earlier. In the Sleep Heart Health Study, 2019, people who went to bed before 11:30 p.m. had better overnight glucose levels and fewer morning spikes than late sleepers. Even with similar diets, Frank experienced this firsthand. After years of staying up past midnight, he started a wind-down routine. Turn off screens 2 hours before bed. Dim the lights. Read or listen to calming music. Within 3 months, his fasting glucose improved, but even more importantly, he felt more rested, with fewer 2 a.m. trips to the bathroom. This isn't about perfection. It's about giving your body the signal: the day is done. You can heal now. So, tonight, what would it feel like to slip into bed 30 minutes earlier? and let your body reset itself. So maybe you've been hard on yourself, you've cut sugar, you've walked more, and still, your numbers haven't changed the way you hoped. But here's the truth. Your body isn't failing you. It's simply asking for a gentler rhythm, one that matches the changes of this season of life. Imagine what it would feel like to eat just enough to feel light and energized. Add foods that quietly support your cells. Sleep in a way that resets your whole system overnight. These aren't giant leaps. They're small, healing steps forward. So tell me, which of Dr. Hinohara's habits feels most doable for you today? Eating to 80%, adding purple sweet potatoes, or getting to bed earlier? Type your answer below. Your experience could inspire someone else watching. And if this video brought you even a little hope, subscribe now. Together, we'll explore more gentle, science-backed ways to stay vibrant and independent after 60. Because you deserve a body and a life that feels like home again.